Good evening and welcome to Saturday Night Football under the lights here from Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. For just the fourth time in program history, the Virginia football team takes on an opponent here on the West Coast. And tonight, the Cavaliers take on the 24th ranked Oregon Ducks in front of what figures to be a close-to-capacity crowd here at Autzen Stadium. We knew the challenges would be significant this season for UVA, and the reality is that the challenge might be as big tonight as any we'll see all season long. He's got one man with him in the backfield, two receivers to his left, one to the right. That's Freeman taking the carry with a huge hole around the left side. Shakes a couple defenders, continues to charge ahead right in front of the Virginia bench. Pistol formation. Freeman, the deep back, takes the handoff around the right edge, and now will take it forward for the touchdown. One man with him in the backfield. They'll hand it to Reed. Reed with a big hole up the middle. Races across the 35 to the 40. Spins ahead. Volume goes up at Autzen Stadium. There's the snap. The handoff. Reed, a big hole around that left side again. Steps past one defender. Sidesteps his way across the 30. Anchored out of the shotgun. A receiver to his right, one to the left. Rolling to his left around the blitz. Lobs it to an open man. Zacchaeus turns around, makes the catch, and then he's hit out of bounds. There's the snap, the handoff up the middle. Albert Reed right through the gut of the defense, charges into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. Albert Reed to the end zone from 7 yards out. And the Cavaliers have evened it in 6 apiece. James will be the tailback to the right side of Prukop out of the gun. Takes the snap, hands it off to him, bounces it to the near side right. He's got an opening to run to, motors ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. A 7-yard touchdown run for Tony Brooks James. His second of the season, and the Ducks are back in front from the near hash mark right. There's the snap, belt high. Conti sends this one, backward spin to it. It's going to land at the 2, places it perfectly. Kaiser stops it at the 1, and Virginia's special teams comes through big. Out of the shotgun, Prukop hands it off, and he's only going to take it straight ahead. He breaks a tackle, and now he's running at the 10, pitches it to the far sideline. That's Dwayne Stanford racing ahead to the 26, now to the 27 on a beautifully designed play. And the Pac-12 Men's Track Athlete of the Year. Here's a pass to Brooks James, and he is blasted in the backfield by the true freshman, Jordan Mack, who comes over to make the tackle. When I say third down and a mile, I'm not really exaggerating in this case. Third down, 36 yards to go for Prukop and company. He's out of the shotgun now. Maybe an interesting play call. He's got time to throw, throws it down the middle of the field. He has a man open, ball hanging into the air, and it's caught all the way to the 6. Devin Allen makes the over-the-shoulder catch on a perfect strike from Prukop as Juan Thornhill just couldn't knock it free. Prukop out of the shotgun with Freeman to his right. Make the handoff to Nelson on the reverse. Prukop goes to the end zone. His man is open, throws it behind him, but he makes the catch anyway. They've already crossed 300 yards of total offense as Prukop's out of the shotgun. Two receivers to his right, to the left. Looks right now, looks left. Lobs it to the back of the end zone. Brown reaches into the air and makes the catch. The big tight end, Pharaoh Brown, got behind the defense, and it was simply pitch and catch. One man wide right, two to the left. Lobs this one down the far sideline. Dowling comes back for it and makes the catch on what appeared to be a bit of an underthrown pass. 10:56 to go here in the third. Bankert's out of the shotgun. Two receivers to his left. Quick pass into the flat. Zacchaeus makes the catch there. A little stutter step. He's still on his feet, fighting for more yards. He's knocked out of bounds across the 4 to the 3. Bankert's out of the gun. He hands it off to Mizell. Mizell gets the left edge and trots into the end zone for the touchdown. So Virginia, small successes. We'll see if they can turn into larger ones. They score first here in the second half. Prukop out of the shotgun. 3 receivers left, one to the right. Pressure coming from the backside. He's hit as he throws down the field. Got a man open. Over the shoulder catch. Goodbye. Off to the races is Devin Allen, and no one will touch him. 3 receivers right, one to the left, takes the snap, 4-man rush, steps up in the pocket. Now he's going to scramble ahead. He's going to pick up some yardage back here, crosses the 15 and out of bounds. He was hit hard, and there are the flags. Another first down. Boy, this is going to be the longest drive inside the 20 you've ever seen in your life. We talk about the discipline and the youth for both of these teams. That was the freshman die. Play action pass now. Pass going to the near side. That's complete. Warren Kraft turns around, makes the catch, steps across the goal line for his first career touchdown, and Virginia answers back. Another touchdown for the Hoos with 7 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Cavaliers to either side. takes the snap, hands the ball off. Reed with a whole bunch of space in front of him. He gets the outside on the right edge. Now across the 20 down to the 18 where he's knocked down after an 18-yard pickup. On the near hash mark right with a receiver to the right side in the form of Warren Kraft. He's going to take it and run up the middle. He's across the 15, gets a block. Follows Ellis across the 10 to the 7. Ducks showing blitz. They'll send 5. Baker throws to the near sideline. Johnson makes the catch, reaches for the pylon. Touchdown, Virginia. Keon Johnson reaches for that pylon and comes up with a touchdown catch. And for Keon, his second this season. He looks that way now. Lofts down the middle of the field. Johnson could not catch up to it, and it's intercepted. Will essentially ice this one. Final score here from Autzen Stadium. It is Oregon 44, Virginia 26. They'll have to wait at least another week to snap out of the road losing streak as the Cavaliers fall here in Eugene.